Let us start our class Important Space Exploration Missions Part 2. Part 1 में हमने भारत के recent space missions जैसे गगनयान, आदित्य L1, चंद्रयान 3 डिस्कस किए थे. एंड अगर आप लोगों ने Part 1 नहीं देखा, then the link is in the description box. Now, in Part 2, let us discuss some recent missions by NASA, European Space Agency, and other nations. First mission that was launched recently is JUICE, Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer Mission. It was launched by European Space Agency and it is expected to arrive its destination in 2031. So it is a 8-year long voyage to make detailed observations on Jupiter and 3 of its ocean-bearing moons that are Ganymede, Callisto, and Europa. Now, if we see, Jupiter has 92 moons, and out of this 92, 4 moons were discovered by Galileo, the Italian astronomer, in 1610. Hence, these moons are named after Galileo, known as Galilean moons, that are Io, Ganymede, Callisto, and Europa. Except Io, all the 3 Galilean moons will be observed. One important fact regarding Ganymede is that it is the largest moon in our solar system and it is having its own magnetic field. तो ये भी हमें याद रखना है. Now, let us see a practice question. Which of the following planet in our solar system has highest moons? Earth, Venus, Jupiter, or Saturn? Correct answer will be Jupiter. Recently, 12 new moons were discovered, taking the total to 92. अगर हम सैटर्न की बात करें तो सैटर्न के 83 मून्स हैं. अर्थ का हमें पता है एक ही मून है. वीनस और मरकरी का कोई भी मून नहीं है. ये भी हमें याद रखना है. और एक बात और, मार्स के 2 मून्स हैं. ये मैंने यहाँ पे नहीं नोट किया, बट आपको याद रखना है कि मार्स के 2 मून्स हैं. Next practice question is, Europa Clipper mission planned to conduct survey of Jupiter's moon Europa will be launched by. So this is a planned mission for next year and this is by NASA. And it is expected to overlap with the JUICE mission of European Space Agency. Next mission is Dragonfly mission to Saturn's largest moon, Titan. It is a proposed lander mission of NASA and it is expected to be launched in the year 2026-27. Practice question is, which of the following spacecraft is first to enter Saturn's orbit? So one important thing here is that all these missions are related to Saturn. So ये भी हमें याद रखना है. And अगर हम इसका आंसर देखें तो कैसिनी हर्गन्स इज द आंसर, जो कि फर्स्ट एंटर किया था सैटर्न्स ऑर्बिट में. उसके अलावा पायनियर 11, वॉयेजर 91 एंड वॉयेजर 2 ये भी सैटर्न के ही मिशंस हैं. नेक्स्ट इज बेपी कोलंबो मिशन टू मर्करी. अगर हम बाकी प्लैनेट्स की बात करें तो मर्करी सबसे डिफिकल्ट है एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए, क्योंकि इसकी जो प्रॉक्सिमिटी है सन से, वो इट मेक्स इट डिफिकल्ट टू मैन्यूवर टू स्पेसक्राफ्ट इनटू अ स्टेबल ऑर्बिट. सो इसके that's why it is the least explored inner planet. So Bepi-Colombo mission is going to be an important mission to explore Mercury. So it is a joint mission of ESA, that is European Space Agency, and JAXA, that is Japanese Space Agency. And it was launched in the year 2018 and it is expected to arrive in December 2025. Now let us see a practice question. Which of the following is not a space mission to Mercury? Mariner 10, Messenger, Bepi-Colombo, and New Horizons. As of now, only 2 missions, that is Messenger and Mariner 10, both by NASA, has explored Mercury. And Bepi-Colombo we have already discussed in the previous slide. So the correct option will be New Horizons. New Horizons is actually a Pluto mission. So as you can see, the answer for this question is New Horizons. ये भी याद रखना है, ये प्लूटो का मिशन है. Next missions are NASA's Da Vinci and Veritas that are expected to be launched in the year 2029. Part 1 में हमने देखा था इसरो का शुक्रयान मिशन एंड अगर हम वीनस की बात करें, जो इसका प्लैनेट का साइज एंड मास है वो अर्थ के सबसे क्लोजेस्ट है, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज द मोस्ट अट्रैक्टिव डेस्टिनेशन टू एक्सप्लोर. नाउ लेट अस सी योर प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन एंड लर्न मोर. Consider the following missions to Venus: Venus Express, European Space Agency; Envision, European Space Agency; Akasuki, JAXA; and Shukriyan, ISRO. अगर हम ये चार ऑप्शंस देखें तो ये चार के चार ही ट्रू हैं, एंड दीज आर द important missions which are either already launched or will be launched in future. So ये भी हमें याद रखना है. So all the options are actually correct. Venus Express 2005 में लॉन्च हुआ था. Envision will be launched in the year 2031 by European Space Agency. And शुक्रयान का भी कोई हमें डेडलाइन नहीं पता, but it is also expected to be launched by end of the decade. Next is the InSight mission of Mars, which was launched in the year 2018, and recently we have lost communications with the Earth. Part 1 में हमने इसरो के मंगलयान ऑर्बिटर मिशन के बारे में पढ़ा, एंड हमने बहुत बार न्यूज में सुना है कि मार्स का कॉलोनाइजेशन होने वाला है. सो देयर इज अ ग्रोइंग क्यूरियोसिटी अमंग स्पेस एजेंसीज टू एक्सप्लोर मार्स. सो ये भी मिशन हमारे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. नाउ लेट अस सी अ प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन एंड नो मोर. Which of the following NASA rovers recently been able to successfully extract breathable oxygen from Mars? So पहला फैक्ट तो हमें यहीं से पता चल गया कि चारों के चारों रोवर्स नासा के हैं. That are Spirit, Opportunity, Curiosity and Perseverance. So it is a recent development. The correct answer is Perseverance. And this rover also carried a mini helicopter which is named Ingenuity, and that is first powered flight on another planet. तो इसको भी हमें याद रखना है. Now, regarding Mars, there are two more important missions that I want to tell you that are not mentioned here, that are UAE's, that is United Arab Emirates Hope probe, and China's Tianwen-1. UAE's Hope probe, इसको भी याद रखना है. And China's Tianwen-1. Next is OSIRIS-REx mission of NASA, which is used to study asteroid Bennu and bring its samples to the Earth. It was launched in the year 2018, and it is expected to return with samples this month. Now, if we see other asteroid missions, that are DART, Lucy, and Psyche, these are also important from exam point of view. DART, that is Double Asteroid Redirection Test. The objective of this mission was to change motion of an asteroid to prevent its impact on Earth. Lucy, it is for studying of Jupiter's Trojan asteroids, and Psyche, which is expected to be launched in October, is to study unique metal asteroid between Jupiter and Mars. ये सारे मिशंस भी नासा के ही हैं, तो इसे भी हमें याद रखना है. Next mission is the Artemis 2 mission. In the image, you can see 4 people, including a woman, selected for the mission to be launched next year. अगर हम इसके important components की बात करें, that are Space Launch System, that will be the most powerful rocket ever. Orion crew module, which can host up to 4 astronauts. Lunar Gateway, this will be similar to International Space Station, but it will orbit the moon. Capstone, it was a small spacecraft that was sent in 2022 to the same place where the Lunar Gateway will be. Now, let us see a practice question. Consider the following statements on NASA's Artemis mission. It will be the first mission to carry humans to moon's vicinity since 1972. Correct. Last times humans that went to moon were in 1972. Artemis mission is divided into three phases. Correct. Third is first two phases will be uncrewed and third phase will be crewed. This option is wrong. So only two statements are correct. पहला फेज जो है वो होगा अनक्रूड. अगर हम लास्ट स्लाइड में हमने देखा था जो आर्टेमिस फेज 2 है दिस विल बी अ क्रूड मिशन. हाउएवर इट विल जस्ट ऑर्बिट द मून. एंड जो आर्टेमिस फेज 3 मिशन होगा वो एक्चुअली लैंड करेगा. सो हम देख सकते हैं कि ये मिशन this mission will act as a stepping stone for further exploration of moon and improve our understanding of moon. So ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मिशन है एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से, ये हमें याद रखना है. इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन आप खुद से पढ़ सकते हैं. In this practice question, you can see other important missions to moon like Viper, which will be sent by NASA in 2024, Change 5 mission by China, Luna 25 mission by Russia, which was launched few days after Chandrayaan 3, but it failed and crashed. Lunar Pathfinder, which will be launched by European Space Agency in the year 2024, and Japanese Hokuto R, which is first private space mission to moon. Actually, these all are correct options, so you can see. And you have to remember this from exam point of view. Next is the Parker Solar Probe launched by NASA in the year 2018. It is the first ever visit to a star and it will probe outer corona of the sun. Now let us see a practice question. Solar and Heliospheric Observatory SOHO was a joint collaboration between, so it was a joint collaboration between NASA and European Space Agency. So the correct option is option 1. So it was launched in the year 1995 and it is still orbiting in vicinity of L1 point. L1 point वही point है जहाँ पे आदित्य L1 मिशन भी हमारा लॉन्च हुआ था recently. तो ये भी याद रखना. Next is the James Webb Telescope, which was launched in the year 2021 as a successor to Hubble Space Telescope. So this is a joint collaboration of NASA, European Space Agency and Canadian Space Agency. Now recently it detected possible signs of life on a distant planet known as K2-18b. So in exam, a simple question can be asked, that is, which of the following telescopes recently detected possible signs of exoplanet K2-18b? And you can answer that question. So the practice question is, consider the following telescopes: Hubble Space Telescope, NASA and European Space Agency, Yuntian, that is also known as Heavenly Cruiser, China, Event Horizon Telescope, international collaboration. So all these are correct options. And one more important thing, recently European Space Agency launched Euclid Space Telescope that will be stationed at L2 point. So ये भी fact हमें याद रखना है. Now, lastly, we will see International Space Station that was launched in 1998 by 5 space agencies: NASA, Canadian Space Agency, Japanese Space Agency, European Space Agency, and Russia's Roscosmos. It is stationed in the low Earth orbit. Recently, in news, we have seen Russia planning to withdraw from International Space Station after more than 2 decades of partnership. So from exam point of view, a simple question can be asked regarding International Space Station about its launching date and space agencies associated with it. Now let us see a practice question. So the question is, Tiangong Space Station is an effort of, so it is an effort of China. So ये भी हमें याद रखना है. So that is it for important space exploration missions. I hope आपको वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा, and then please like, share, subscribe and comment your feedback. Thank you.